Good morning, Ashley. Welcome on in. Welcome in, Abdi. Oh, it is Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. I guess I wasn't sure what day it actually was. But good to know it's Wednesday. I would say yes, but I have somebody that kind of runs that. And I know as of right now, I think I have 4 of them currently. Actually, here's one of them that just jumped in. Hey, Wolf. Otherwise, I appreciate the offer. We got ourselves a beautiful morning here going down the road. Beautiful morning. I have the wrong month, Abdi. Wolf's birthday isn't for a while. Could be an early birthday though. Maybe I'll start doing that. Maybe I'll start like telling people happy birthday almost a year in advance, so I don't have to worry about it when it actually becomes their birthday. That's not bad. Oh, yeah, Grey Wolf, that's right. Yeah, that was Sunday. Forgot about that. Sunday was like I was ready to have a heat stroke type of day. Yeah, sorry, Abby, there's 2 wolves. There's this wolf, and then there's Grey Wolf that both come in here. Yeah, my apologies. I totally thought it was, yeah, all mixed up. You could have told me today was Saturday, and I probably would have believed you. I'm just glad my mind remembers to put pants on in the morning before I leave. That's about where I'm at with a lot of things. Yeah, it's going to be a very, very busy week to finish out. Very busy weekend. I'm pretty sure my daughter just enjoys causing me physical pain at this rate. Gotta love toddlers. That's not a bad idea, actually. If they're both in here, that might not be a bad idea. I mean, you can see Grey Wolf's name when he does pop in. You'll be able to like see his name and everything. But in the same breath, that's not a bad idea. Oh boy. Yeah, kids they're a lot of fun, Wolf. I've just been getting my ass kicked lately. Yeah, I heard that. Good morning, Mom. Welcome in. Hopefully my internet connection stays stable through here. I don't know how long it's been since I've done a live stream this early into my drive. Usually it seems to hold pretty okay, but the camera does have a hard time kind of adjusting as we're slamming through the bumps and getting this thing going. Even though we're fully loaded, it still does not ride like a Cadillac. Nope, we just went through Blooming Prairie. We're heading towards Owatonna right now. You as well, Ashley. Thanks for jumping in this morning. Good to have you. Big Bob with the turkey rod. Good to see ya. You know, eventually you're gonna pop back up in the cities when I least expect it, and all of a sudden I'm gonna be like, ah, oh, there he is, shaking them tail feathers. Good morning, buddy. I always do my best when I can. We'll see how it goes once we get to the Twin Cities, because then it'll be a lot. Oh, trust me, I would, Raymond. I would. It's too light out to be doing that out here, though. Can't just black the truck out and hide away, you know? I'm just kidding. Once we get up on the interstate, we'll stretch it out a little bit. I was already behind when I was getting done with work yesterday. That's usually how my schedule operates anyways. I haven't heard Grease Tube come in yet, Wolf. I know a lot going on because he's going to be getting this. So I know he's got a lot to get himself. Welcome in, Ned. We are running north right now, making our way up to the Twin Cities. You guys are new, setup. I do tend to miss comments sometimes. I don't always pick up the audio coming through. As you can probably hear, my truck is a little bit loud, so it does make it a little challenging to hear what your comments are, but I do try to catch them as best as I can. like when we get up to the Twin Cities and we're driving in the heavy traffic, it'll be really hard for me to hear you guys. Oh yeah, Wolf. This is how. Just a nice 2-lane back road ride. I appreciate that, Ned. You have a wonderful day. If you want to jump back in later on when I get to the cities, you'll definitely get to see some very interesting sights. We're going to get up there at a really, really busy time. So we're going to see Minnesota's finest on the road, I can promise that. Welcome in, music. Nope, we are on a highway in southeastern Minnesota here in the U.S. Wolf, is this Mrs. Wolf? Oh boy. Morning, Kat. Very nice to have you here. Oh, Wolf. Oh, I thought I was gonna get to meet the famous Miss Wolf here. Yeah, the Mrs. Wolf. All right, you got me. You got me. Miss Laura. Oh boy. I apparently lost connection briefly. Like little. This background will not be the greatest for internet connection. We should be on the big road before long. The loose kingpin connection. Turkey Bob, you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. My kingpins better not be loose. Just checked those not too long ago. That wouldn't make for a good day. That wouldn't make for a good day. Yeah, they do wear out a lot faster than they should. That's no lie, 18-wheeler. I go in and out of the landfill, and It's a rough ride. It's a rough ride. So they do get checked a little more frequently. But welcome on in, everybody. We got ourselves a beautiful morning out here. Beautiful morning. Yeah, it's true. Big Bob with the turkey rods having my babies. I don't know what to say. I think we'll have at least a dozen. Got breakfast for a week. Yep, I sure do. But I'm going 5 over and I got a line of cars behind me, so that's gonna stay as it is. I don't really worry about that one too much. It just likes to get really excited and it never actually updates the speed on the road. So like, for example, Iowa just recently changed a lot of their highways from 55 to 60. Yeah, apparently that has not updated. So it just yells at me constantly, and yeah, I ignore it at this rate. I get why we have them, but in the same breath, it kind of kills. That's right, Wolf. That's right. Oh, nice. Well, that's really nice. That'd have been cool to have that when I was going up there. It'll be a little loud here, just a heads up. All good, Co. All good. I hope you have a good day, buddy. Yeah, I did the same, Wolf. Used to sneak through there. sunglasses. There you go, Wolf. That's the way to do it. No, Mom, we're not too heavy. Probably like 78,000 with this trailer. This thing just makes everything sound like it's heavy because it's loud. Come on, Schneider. Get out of that hammer lane. Holy crap, he's had that lane blocked up for a while. Got a crap ton of traffic right out of the gate here. Jesus. I think I missed a comment in there. All right, Wolf, I heard yours, but I missed somebody else's. Yeah, I think Cole's just got a lot going on today. He's getting himself ready for Monday. Yeah, he was definitely camping. He had a line behind him of cars. Yeah, sorry to whoever's comment I missed. The hearing is not the greatest for my audio. Even with this freaking earbud in my ear, my hearing is really not the greatest, and this truck is loud as hell. Hold on, I'm trying to hear your comment. Oh, we're gonna get stuck behind Schneider. Shit. Oh, I heard that one. All right. We were heading west. Now we're rolling northbound up to the Twin Cities. We're on Interstate 35 here. All right, I definitely heard that one. Hey man, I'm in Minnesota, not Alabama. Oh, people saying, all right. So that's what I missed. I missed somebody saying good morning. Oops. It's always when I can hear is when I hear something I don't want to hear, you know? That's just how it always goes. We are pulling a 53-foot tri-axle walking floor trailer. I got a full load of bulk recycling sitting on me right now. going up to a recycling facility in the Twin Cities. Oh, lost sound? Oh, that's not good. Yeah, sometimes I can't catch every comment that's coming in, and that's just simply because I have a hard time hearing. You guys are coming through by a screen recorder. That's really weird. Unless I somehow reconnected on it, no? Alright, how about now? Hopefully that didn't make it too much louder. Alright. I just reset my microphone. Let's see if that fixes it. Well, that is weird. I'm not even sure how to fix that. Because nothing with my sound settings has changed except I turned the volume up, but oh shit, Wolf. Good morning, Ashley. Currently we are running northbound on I-35, heading up towards the Twin Cities. Fully loaded right now. Hopefully I'm not hitting a bad spot for connection. Yeah, it might be Wolf's internet connection. just give it a second, Wolf. Or... Oh shit, he can't hear me. Oh yeah, we're hammering down, don't worry about that. It's always that hill that slows me down a little bit, but we are fully loaded. Hey Sam, welcome in. Probably sitting about 79,000. Super heavy. Morning, Jim. At least morning here. Hang tight. Oh, come on. You can pull this hill. There we go. Nice, Jim. Well, shit, your day is already moving along pretty good then. I'm thinking Wolf might have to jump out of the stream and then come back in. That might fix his sound issue. At least that would be my guess. Because otherwise I'm really not too sure. I can't really do much on my end while I'm going down the road like this. I can reset the microphone on my hat, but that's about it. So I'll leave my microphone alone then, and it might be on Wolf's end, is what I'm guessing. If I don't respond to comments, I apologize. I'm not trying to do it on purpose. I have you guys playing through an earbud right now, so I can hear your comments, but I have a little bit of trouble hearing at times, as you can probably imagine. Oh, hey, Wolf, there we go. Yeah, sorry, man. I'm not sure what was going on there. I tried to reset my microphone on my end, but that's as much as I can do when it comes to sound, because my microphone's on my hat. Hey, Timothy, welcome in. Come on, pick up. Actually, no, I'm gonna sit out here in the hammer lane. I got people coming on. Alright, now I can get back over. After we almost watched that car drive off the road. Cool. That would make for some good morning entertainment. That's a good question, Wolf. I'm not sure. I can try and switch up my camera layout a little bit, but I can only do one-click deals here. Welcome on in. I will apologize, but I do not know what language that is. But either way, welcome to the ride. Sorry, it's a little bright out right now. We are annual 13 speed. Welcome on in, Sasha. Good to have you. Appreciate that. It's a very beautiful day. Temperature is really nice. And we are just along here. Okay. Well. Oh, we got it. Oh yeah, I can let the jakes ring. Oh. I didn't realize I had that set up like that. Shit. Oh god, I can't really. I might have to. I might have to actually stop and adjust that, because that's something I would have to go in and edit. Did I turn that? Oh god. Oh, Peterbilt 389. Very nice. Very nice. Hey, Dwayne. Yeah, sorry, Wolf. I'll have to adjust that. It's so essentially it's like a little comment section box that when people watch this later on after it uploads, they can actually see the comments rolling through. I just didn't realize I had set it there, so I'll have to make a pit stop up here and adjust that. Right now we are making our way north in Minnesota. We are heading up to the Twin Cities, and we'll be getting into some really heavy traffic here this morning. On top of that, we're going down the road. We're sitting at about 32,500 on the drives, so we definitely got a decent sized load sitting on the back of us right now. You guys have to give me a second here, Wolf. We'll be hitting an off ramp momentarily, and I'll adjust that so the comments aren't over my face. Oh, very nice high school. There you go. Yeah, we just got this motor turned up a little bit, but it's not built. It's just pushing more power. But that's really nice. Have a 389 with a built motor for Wounded Warriors. That's awesome. We're just gonna hit this ramp real quick. Oh, this might not have been the greatest ramp to hit. God. I'm not going to be able to go straight here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well,
I better hope you're getting paid by the hour.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking here and I'm like, maybe this wasn't the right ramp to hit. So you can't even get across here, can you?
You can, it'll just be a little bit. Fuck, there's another car too.
There always is.
Yeah. No, it never fucking fails, always at the wrong time.
That's the only way to do it, isn't it?
Yeah, you're damn right about that.
As soon as you start doing shit, it's like, ah, let's add traffic. Oh, I can keep him back there for you at least.
Yeah. Sometimes people get impatient, try and sneak around. Like,
oh, yeah. Yeah, I get that. I drive to the cities every day. I get that.
I'm from Stewartville.
Oh, are you?
Where your company is on a ranch?
Yep.
Where are you live?
Austin. I drive out of Austin every day. Oh. Oh, this got interesting. This got interesting. Alright, let me change this comments up while I'm sitting here. Okay. That should have fixed that. Alright. Yeah, it sure did. That's every day, man. It just never fails. And it's always our fault because they didn't get up 5 minutes early. Funny enough, dude, I do live streams every day. I'm up in the cities of cars cutting me off and shit. I'm fully loaded, sitting like 79,000 right now. And I get, every single day, I get people that cut me off. They leave about 6 inches of room between me and my front bumper, and it's like, I don't care if you want to look like a half-empty toothpaste canister, you know? Just don't do it in front of my damn truck, because that's a lot of paperwork. You need something to drink? Mountain Dew?
Thank you.
Alright. I got a full fridge in here.
Them people are just fucking pissy as hell, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I've been cussed out like so many times.
I just smile and wave. That's all you can do. It's just like, all right, sorry, I'm doing my job.
And then, like last week, the dude was speaking fucking gibberish. I swear, and I started laughing. I couldn't.
Yep, that's
like,
all the time.
Who you laughing at? I was like, no fucking.
Yeah, the shit never fails.
Yeah, the girl, she's like, I have to get her to the hospital. She's sick. I'm like, cool. There's fucking construction going on. Hey.
I didn't know there was a hospital that direction.
We knew it.
I worked in the state as an EMT for a year. I don't think I've ever hit this exit to go to the hospital.
She was really old. It's like about 12 inches from the steering wheel.
Oh.
That's what's
Yeah. Those are the best up in the cities. Usually the ones going 15 under, 1 lane construction zone.
They either speed up or fucking stop driving.
You would think. Yeah, you would think. It's every day, man. Can't wait to get the train horns on this thing. I just ordered all my airline parts for it, so soon enough, I'll have train horns sitting right above the tank below me, aiming straight down at the road.
After he goes in, are you going? What way?
I'm just going to the ramp. So I'm doing a live stream, and I had to adjust something. So I was like, oh, I'll just hit this ramp quickly. So I hit the ramp, and then I'm pulling up, and I'm like, oh shit, this might not have been the good right ramp to hit. Should have went to the rest area. Oops. Oh, but it's another beautiful day.
Since you got a heavy load, I'm gonna wait until he rolls out.
That's fair. Yeah. So I don't dig in, because it probably will. If I roll across it right away, it might dig in.
I want to say you're heavier than that roller right there.
Could be. I've got like 32,000 on my drives right now, but the back end, that's rated for 60,000. So that should roll. That's got the weight pretty well dispersed.
What are you hauling?
Recycling.
Recycling?
Yep. I take bulk recycling to the Twin Cities twice a day.
Shit. That's fucking... I bet you have a time of your life driving up there.
Oh, you get to see something new every day.
See a lot of crackheads and stuff.
Oh yeah. I see a lot of crap up there. A lot of really interesting driving tactics. People playing GTA in real life. Trying to cruise around you, and you're like, alright, yeah.
Or when you're at like fucking standstill traffic and they want to try and jump in.
Oh yeah.
I ride the next person's ass. I don't like my...
If we're going slow enough, I sit up on the next person. I leave enough of a gap to where if somebody tries, it's really a thought process of, can I make that?
Yeah.
You know, if they put their blinker on, generally I'll let them over. It's the ones that I can see are hauling ass and trying to rush to get in front of me is like, all right, come on. It's like we're all going somewhere, you know. Oh. Hey, Lane. No, we're just waiting to get across this intersection, guys. I took the wrong ramp here. I was gonna stop off and fix my comment thing, which hopefully my comment thing is fixed now, but they got to get this paved down before I can go and get across. But we'll get there. We'll get moving across here.
I think he's going down the middle, then you should be good to go.
Sounds good. Yeah, man, if you ever want to check it out, that's what I go by on YouTube.
That is Lorax?
Yeah. When I shave the beard and I just have the stash, I look a lot like the Lorax, and I'm covered in tattoos, so...
Now you got to think for Halloween.
Yeah, pretty much. As long as my daughter doesn't rip my mustache off by that time. Have kids, they said. It'll be fun, they said. I get beat up.
I'm chilling.
I don't blame you, dude.
I'm just collecting the money.
Yeah. I can say I'm doing neither. Can definitely say I'm doing neither. I'm pushing like 70 hours a week in this thing.
Last week I had 75.
That'll do it. I can imagine doing these road jobs. You guys stay pretty busy out here.
They go from dark to dark.
Yep.
Kind of sucks because I'm an hour.
Oh, yeah, that's not very fun.
After he goes back.
All good.
Nice talking to you.
Hey, you too, man. That should fix that. Sorry, I missed quite a few comments there. Hopefully you guys are able to hear me. Yeah, we're gonna have to just kind of watch it as we're going over this. Yeah, traffic is going to get pretty heavy once we get to the cities. Not the worst thing that we're kind of chilling. Today should be 10 and a half, maybe 11 hours. We got 2 loads to do to the cities today, so it shouldn't be too shabby. You'll need that more than me. All right.
Are you going straight or you turning?
Going straight. All right. I'll take it easy.
Yeah.
I won't be gripping and ripping.
No, if you go straight through, you'll be fine.
All right. Just tell the guy behind me you guys have something else to do, and then just start driving shit back and forth. Make him sit there. Yeah, we're just gonna idle across this. Idle across this. Not gonna turn our wheels. We're just gonna keep everything nice and straight. Oh yeah, I left ruts. Oh no. Yeah, I left ruts. Oops. Oh, well, I feel bad now. Morning, Rick. Welcome in. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, welcome in. We're gonna have some fun up in the cities today, Rick. We're gonna have some fun up in the cities today. We're gonna be getting there at a perfect time for some messed up traffic. Yeah, sorry if I missed anybody's comments as I was going through that whole ordeal. As I was talking to him, I couldn't really hear anything. Yeah, we left ruts. I can see that. We left ruts. I kept the thing straight, didn't turn the wheels, just let it idle. Nah, still left ruts. I don't know if there was much I could have done to avoid that one. Yeah, we just managed to hit the wrong ramp there. But now we are hammering down. We're going to get this thing up to the cities and see what's what. Oh, yeah, driving on a work site. Yeah, you learn pretty quick. Man, I remember doing, when I was in my younger days, like 19, doing concrete. Oh my God. Yeah, that was some stuff. You learned that pretty quick. Hold on. There we go. Damn thing was slipping out. You have a wonderful day, Sasha. Great to have you in. Look forward to seeing you again soon. I do live streams every day. Trying to do them every day. Yeah, I could imagine hauling asphalt in a belly dump has got to be a little tricky because it seems like you would have to control the flow rate of the asphalt coming out. Is at least what I would think is, that you got to control the flow rate of the asphalt. Because if you dump too much, then you're running it over, which I'm sure that's bound to happen anyways, Loading it to a belly dump, I can only imagine how that goes. I don't know a lot about, fresh asphalt outside of, it's got to be at a very certain temperature to maintain consistency. I know that much, but as to loading and unloading, I'm sure there's quite a few complications with it. Come on, box truck, don't do this to me. I'm good behind you for right now. anything going over climbing. So 120 ton on a 9-axle. Jesus. Help set up. Never been that heavy. Oh yeah, yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, spraying diesel, that must act as kind of like a barrier. I imagine it's the same thing as putting butter in a pan before you cook something so it doesn't stick. Oh, 275. Okay. Yeah, alright. I imagine that's to allow for cooling, because I can't imagine those belly dumps are exactly, you know, well insulated or anything either. So from where they're going to where they're getting, I'm sure they have to figure out the cool-off rate before they, you know, can send it out. Because I know when they do long haul with asphalt, don't they load it in preheated tubs that they basically make it a liquid? If I'm not mistaken, then they can load it up, you know, load up hot. Oh yeah, yeah, the hot asphalt tankers. Yeah, I've seen those. That's when the crap's just liquid. Could have gave me a little more room. But you teach your own. That was a little off taste for water. I know a lot of people say water doesn't have a taste. I'm one of the people that believes it does. I'm just gonna throw that out there. But the good news is I have a jug of water in my fridge, so except it's partially frozen. Oh, usually I try to keep cold water in my cup because it's a lot easier to drink than, you know, this. Yeah, pretty much, Wolf. Yep. Make it short on, you know, just being respectful, following by the rules, and, you know, doing what you do. No, not driving with my knees. Whoa, slow down for this guy. No, I got a knob on my steering wheel. I don't have to worry about anything right now. For the most most part, I can do everything one-handed in here. For the most part, big guy. Oh, shit. Hang tight real quick. Alright, well, we'll try that in a second. Tried to call my coworker back, but I couldn't hear him at all. So we'll give that a brief second. Hopefully my audio didn't change to my headphone. It might have. We'll see. All right. This is off here. There we go. Yeah, we got ourselves a freaking nightmare here for traffic, so hang tight because shit's about to get fun. Yep, sorry about that, everybody. I missed a lot of people there. Good morning to everybody that I missed. I apologize. Usually my mornings are consistently filled with phone calls and, you know, whatever else. But as we're going through the cities here, I may not be able to hear you the greatest. My truck's fairly loud. This is what you're coming through on for the comments. So sometimes I can't hear the best out of this thing, even though it's like right to my freaking eardrum. I still sometimes just can't hear shit. Ooh, we're slowing down. So like when I'm accelerating or my Jake brakes are on, I might have a hard time hearing you guys, but I will try to get to comments. Oh, big guy. Yeah, come on, I see ya. I see ya. I appreciate that, Wolf. I do, man. Yeah, mornings are just always chock full of phone calls and work shit. Got to get things kind of figured out. Basically, the mornings, I'm trying to figure out my next day already, you know? That's kind of how it goes. And then, of course, you know, we're up in the cities when I'm doing the phone calls, and it's, yeah. I try not to be on the phone, like on my headset or anything when I'm going through this heavy traffic stuff, because as you can see, it's kind of a mess. Morning, Natalie. Welcome in. Great to have you. Welcome in as we're just gripping and ripping through the Twin Cities. Or, well, we're not even there yet, I should say. We're almost there. We'll be there in about 3 years. Nah, this isn't too bad. This is pretty normal traffic in the mornings here. Spitfire, welcome on in. Great to have you. It'll get a little loud in here, just so you guys know. Crack the windows open. That's a vibrant Mustang. Look at that thing. Pink Mustang. Nice. I drive that car. Hell yeah. So here we are, another beautiful day, cruising on through some heavy traffic. We're gonna have some narrow lanes, construction. It's gonna be a good time. This is where you can really get to see what it looks like to be a truck driver. We're currently fully loaded, sitting at about 78,000 pounds. Oh yeah. Yeah, basically, Wolf, welcome to the world's longest parking lot. It's, least it's moving. I'll give it that. I don't want to keep doing this slow down and speed up shit, but if I could keep a consistent speed and know I wouldn't get cut off, I'd be fine, right? That's not what's going to happen. Because every time I leave a space, somebody cuts in front of me. And being loaded, I can't just, you know, pick up and freaking go here. Takes me a second. Sorry, just polishing off this. I haven't had an energy drink in like probably a week. And today I was gonna need it. But as we're going through this, just bear with me. Get out of the left lane. Hey, my guy, before you jump in and start saying shit, you gotta realize there is a particular reason we're in the left lane. It's because they split off into single lanes, okay? If you don't like it, you can let the door hit you on the ass on the way out of the chat, okay? I'm not putting up with that shit today. Just ain't happening. Oh yeah, Wolf. You know how we do. We always camp. Gotta camp this lane. This is the same. This is right where that Miata cut me off. Yeah, better not gain too much speed. I think I missed the overhead sign. I'm pretty sure I did. Oh yeah, I wait till we have stop and go traffic to read the overhead signs. I know we talked about that the other morning. Oh my god. Best place to put them. Stop and go traffic. Alright, we're going to leave a good safety gap here. Just because I don't know where traffic might slow down at on me. And if I get going too fast, I'm going to wind up locking the brakes if I have to. So, no point in trying to race through here. It's not like I'm going to get around anybody. So we're just going to take our time, keep a good gap in front of us, hit the jakes when we need it, downshift when we need it. We'll be all right. Whether, you know, you're fully loaded or you're empty, keep a gap. I don't even know at this point how many examples of having a gap I have had, but I know it's been a lot. There we go. I see the brake plates hitting. that'd be an awesome time. I 100% would do that. Next time you get yourself a run where you need a team driver, let's do it. I totally take a vacation to go team driving with you. Keep our distance here. We're gonna ride the Jakes on the way down. Yeah, that's exactly it, Wolf. You always got to prepare yourself. If you look to the right of us, that traffic is going to merge with us at the bottom of this hill. So you gotta keep yourself prepared, keep yourself ready for when shit gets together down there. If you don't know, you don't know, but you always gotta drive like you don't know what's gonna come. Always drive self-defense, especially in this heavy morning traffic like this. It's going to be a little hard to hear you for a second, because as soon as we get off the Jakes, we're going to be hammering down. I bet you we're going to get cut off in a second here. Bear with me. Okay, we got through that. Sorry to anybody I missed. When I get into the heavier traffic like that or construction zones, I completely tune this thing out, as in I don't hear a thing coming through here for your comments. And that's not because I'm doing it on purpose. And keep a track of. For example, the white car, he's gonna come over here shortly. Alright, well, he's coming over. I'm waiting for the white car. Oh no, he's gonna speed up. Yep. Well, welcome on in, everybody. Good to have you here today while we're doing our drive through the Twin Cities. We are cruising along, getting the day done with. We got 2 loads to do up here today. And we are in some heavy traffic right now. If you guys like watching cars make traffic errors and cut other people off, this is the right live stream for you. We're in a fully loaded semi right now. For all the truck stop lawyers, I have your comments coming through via audio to an earbud that is currently in my ear, so I can hear everything you're saying, plus you can see me. Hang tight, hang tight. We're coming to a slowdown. Okay, well, we avoided that slowdown. There's another prime example of why having a gap in front of you is important. There's another very prime example of keeping a gap. Oh, you know how it goes, Wolf. Gotta have bumper cars. Apparently that's the only way traffic up here functions. Yep, if anybody has questions, feel free to ask. I can hear your comments coming through. For the most part, that can be a little iffy sometimes. I don't have the greatest hearing. After driving this truck for close to a year, it's and yeah, that is a side dump in front of us. I saw him when he was coming by. I looked over. He's got a decent tri-axle side dump. I don't know how long it is though. I can't remember if they run those at 48 foot configurations or 42, but all right, bear with me while we get through this little bit. The reason I'm in this lane, for all the people who are gonna go, oh my God, you're in the left lane. Yeah, I know. There's a reason. Believe it or not, there's a reason I'm over here. And you'll see a prime example of it in a second. There it is. Cars per, oh shit. He's losing paper. I get in this lane coming through this section because of cars merging on to the freeway. That way, I'm not an obstacle. I promise, we're moving with traffic right now. Oh, God, dude, you need a freaking tarp over that thing. You're losing a shit ton of paper. This is why my recycling is in an enclosed trailer, so it's not doing that shit all over the highway. That shit should be considered fucking littering. V2, honestly, it depends on the day. It really does. You know, some days, fine. You know, I can usually manage quite easy. Other days, you know, if I had a rough night, like my daughter wasn't sleeping or I didn't sleep at all, it can be a little stressful, you know. The biggest thing that has helped me a lot with managing stress and bad drivers on the road has been really, it's been doing these live streams, because getting to sit here and talk and hear your guys' comments come through and talk to you guys, answer questions, it just helps keep my mind distracted from how shitty the drivers really are out here. So that makes a difference, but it does depend. I have my good days, I have my bad days, like everybody else, and I'm not perfect. I have no shame in admitting that. I'm human, you know. Nobody's perfect. I'm not the world's greatest semi-driver or anything. I'm just out here doing my best with it. And that's all you can do. You know, I make mistakes. And if I can show what mistake I made and show how to prevent it, maybe somebody else can learn from it. And really that's one of my biggest goals with it. Is hopefully, you know, hopefully somebody can learn from a mistake I've made. Hang tight. Watching this freaking bus. These Metro buses got a bad rap with me. I think I heard Amara. I couldn't quite catch that. I appreciate it. I definitely will stay safe to the best of my capabilities, anyways. All right. So, did anybody catch the potential mistake I could have just made? I don't know if anybody caught it, but as I was looking in my mirror to check that I could jump over a lane, traffic started slowing down. Now, why could that have been a potential mistake? That could have been a potential mistake because had I not looked forward sooner or soon enough, I probably would have went right into the back of whoever's car is in front of me. So you got to remember, in these heavy traffic situations, your head is on a freaking swivel all over the place in here. You got to pay attention to what's in front of you, to the sides of you. Like, there is no room for mistakes or error when you're in this kind of traffic. Just something I wanted to point out. Like I said before, I will make sure to point out any mistakes and how we can learn from them, because honestly, that's the best way to do it, at least in my experience. I think I heard Ginger. We are cruising on through the Twin Cities right now here in Minnesota. Yep, a lot of them do. A lot of them do. They get their license out of a Cracker Jack box. That's how it goes here. Sounds good, Dwayne. We'll see you when you get back, buddy. Yep. And like Wolf said, that's why we have a safety gap. For that very instance right there. Where when I'm looking over and checking my mirror to see that I can merge, and all of a sudden traffic in front of me slows down, if I was tailgating the person in front of me and tried that shit, I would have hit them. Oop. Tried to go on the high range. Oh, Rick. Oh, Rick. Yeah, there was an ambulance rolling in the Hammer lane out there. I hope that's not foreshadowing for what's ahead, because I will say traffic is a little more backed up than it usually is at the, well, it is after 8:30, so there is that. Morning, Rose. Sorry. Going to my fridge here for a moment. Oh, there goes a fire truck. That's not good, because now I'm definitely thinking there's something ahead. Ah, shit, I can see lights up there too. Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking we got an accident or something up ahead here. Anybody rolling northbound got their ears on?
Yeah, go ahead.
Just checking if we got anything up ahead. Had a couple of cherries and berries rolling by in the Hammer lane out there.
Yeah, there were 4 vehicles and a bobtail semi off on the shoulder. I don't know what was going on. And there was an ambulance on your right side going in too, so.
10-4. What shoulder was that on? Was that left or right?
And that was product 14.
10-4. Much appreciated, driver. Yep. So we got four cars and a bobtail semi up here sitting on the shoulder. Looks like they're up ahead a little ways. All right, we're not going fast enough. Thank God. So you guys will just have to bear with me while we're getting through this one. But hey, at least we got somebody with their ears on today. That's nice. Rick, I'm surprised you didn't get called out to this yet with a wrecker. They got a bobtail semi. We are in the Twin Cities here in Minneapolis. Hang tight. We got a lot of shit going on here. Good God. Talk about a morning. Fucking A. These people are scrambling like ants. Good God. Oh, man, this is going to be a fucking day. This is going to be a day. Heads up northbound, heads up northbound. We got a rolling fire truck, ladder truck trying to get through traffic right now. Currently is in the right 2 lanes, kind of weaving back and forth in and out. Yeah, now I'm really going to keep an eye on my mirrors, because I sure as hell didn't hear him coming up. Honestly, for traffic, I wouldn't mind an automatic, don't get me wrong, but I've been driving a manual for a while, so it really doesn't bother me. And honestly, if you can do it right, you can drive a manual through this kind of traffic and not even touch your brakes. if you do it right. But I don't recommend trying that. But like when I have driven an automatic in this kind of traffic, it is nice to have that, you know, back and forth. But yeah, we're gonna have to keep an eye on traffic behind us, because that was interesting to have to rip on and off like that. I don't know how this is gonna go getting through here. Yep, to teach their own, Wolf. Nothing wrong with that. I can totally understand it. Yeah, I was kind of wondering, you know, traffic seemed a little bit worse than usual at this time in the morning here. My fridge better not be empty. I just put a 12-pack in there yesterday. Just picked up a thing of Mountain Dew. My nicotine might be empty by that freaking point, ain't gonna lie. The wall that you're seeing next to us, that is a sound barrier. So that's a sound barrier to try and mitigate the noise of traffic to all the residential area. Jennifer, we are cruising on 35 northbound right now. Oh, for all of you wondering, so this little microphone, or this little earpiece right here, I'm hearing, that's how I'm hearing your comments come through. Well, somebody might not know what the sound barrier is, because they did ask what that wall was.
South, down by the river, all backed up down there too.
Oh, they're all backed up below the interstate too. That's nice. That's really
Alright,
nice.
buddy, have a good day.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know what happened up here. Sounds like 4 cars and a bobtail must have gotten into it up here. Must have been pretty significant to get the ladder truck to come out here. Hold tight. It's gonna be an interesting time. I can tell you that much. I'm just gonna have to start merging at some point, because the lane is shut down up here. And I got people merging on in front of me. I got people all lined up next to me. Yeah, it should be a good time. Oh, this is going to be fun. Hang tight, everybody. We got to try and get over. Thank you. Yeah, we got ourselves a hell of an accident. Oh my God, this traffic is nuts. Yeah, because everybody's going to people are going to be jumping all over the freaking place, not knowing what to do. And we are in the freaking merge lane that everybody's got to come into up here. So I'm going to leave a gap to try and let people on and just let my truck idle at this point, because everybody's going to have to get over up here. Oh my God, they'll shut the highway down if they have a helicopter landing here. Well, I guess we'll get a glimpse at what happened, even though I don't like doing that. Alright, there is a car there. I couldn't even see the car momentarily. It was sitting on the other side of my hood. We may be in a day camp, but some cars do hide down quite a bit. Yeah, Vicky, you're not wrong. It's a lot of rubbernecking. A lot of rubbernecking, a lot of heavy traffic, all getting compressed down into one lane, like. Or getting compressed down out of a lane. At least we're moving slow. I can get you guys on this thing. That is nice. We just gotta go slow here. We gotta go slow. Everybody's okay. Looks like they already got a tow truck. Yeah, got a little bit of a fender bender going on there. Hazard. I appreciate that. Yeah, I turned my CV on, and somebody was letting us know ahead of time too, so that really worked out. Yeah, Vicky, it doesn't affect me. I get paid by the hour, so I mean, you know, shit happens. That's why it's the trucking industry. Shit happens, and it is what it is. Unfortunately, I just really hope those people are okay, because when I worked as an EMT, getting rear-ended is some of the worst injuries you can actually get. I mean, outside of, you know, taking something head-on at a pretty high speed. But I appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful day. And be safe above all. Really be careful on the roads. You never know when shit's gonna happen. That's the danger of driving up here, is just you don't know when something's gonna happen, so you always gotta be ready. Sure, it raises my blood pressure, you know, driving through here, but you do get used to it. You know where the slowdowns generally are, and you can usually manage it quite well. That off. But sorry if I've been missing people's comments. I apologize in advance for that one. I don't always hear everything coming through on this thing. Ah, you're one of the cool ones. I appreciate that. Yeah, nighttime. That's the best time for that, because when I'm passing somebody at night and I go to merge over, I can't always tell behind me how far they are. So yeah, that does make a real difference. I won't lie, that makes a big difference. Damn earbud keeps trying to fall out. There we go. I always flash back if I can. For people that do that, cars alike. If they flash me to get over, I'll tap my hazards for them. Alright, this is another curve we got to be watchful of. Sometimes traffic can be at a slowdown around this curve, and it's a blind curve when you're coming around it. A lot of these on-offs, you really got to watch too. In a semi, you know, people will come up and they see a gap in front of me and they're like, holy shit, I got to get for that gap. I got to make that gap. And then they cut me off with like a foot to spare. And it's like, hey, all right, if you want to get crushed between your seat and steering wheel, by all means, do what you just did. You play with fire long enough, you're going to get burned. I know it very well. So I've definitely done that. I've definitely played with fire too much and I've been burned. Coming over. Thank you. Bear with me as we're going through here. Okay. Held my breath for a second there. I thought we were going to be coming to a slowdown. That was close. I skinned that thing. Oops. I'm really happy to hear that. This bus is going to cut me off. Absolute jackass. Who lets people drive these school buses? Like, seriously, who the hell lets people drive school buses like that? You're getting a finger, fuckface. Cutting off a loaded semi with a goddamn school bus. Are you nuts? Apologies about the language. Apologies about the language. That nothing makes my blood boil more than a freaking school bus driver doing that shit. If that guy had kids on that bus, I would have followed him to the next stop and absolutely screamed in his face. You don't do that, especially in a school bus. Alright. Apologize on the language. I'm just getting myself a little recentered here. That was close. That was really close to my front end. I guarantee he didn't have more than 4 feet from my hood. I might pull the information off this and report that driver. Not even gonna lie, because that's ridiculous. like, all right, I get when you got to make your exit, but that is too damn close. Like, oh. Yeah, just hang tight, everybody. I gotta take a deep breath here because like nothing boils my blood more than that. I've had school buses do that crap to me a few times, but I mean seriously, he was closer to me than I am to this car right now, and we're stopped. You know? Yeah, you're not kidding. Yeah, a bad driver will never miss their exit. Ain't that the truth? So, we're just about to our recycling facility. I gotta try and move on from that incident a little bit here. Yeah, that stuff just, yeah. You know, Wolf, I am gonna do that. I am gonna do that. I'll locate their email tonight. I'll clip that part of this, and I will send that in, because if they'll do anything about it, I don't know. But there's no reason. No reason. Anywho, we are now at our unloading facility. Awesome. So we can get this full load off. I'm actually curious to see what we're at for weight. I'm pretty sure we're sitting about 79,000 right now. Oh, gotta get on the scale more. Oh, we're actually not as heavy as I thought. Alright, 1 second. I'm gonna take my headphone off here. Switch out my glasses. Nope, I didn't see Bob up here. Alright. Now that we're here, I can actually read your guys' comments instead of trying to half guess what you're saying. Vicky, I think I heard you before I took that off. Couldn't have said it any better myself. Couldn't have said it any better myself, Vicky. Alright, this is a Mason City. Yep. That's about right. I try to keep a decent gap when I'm up here, just for that kind of crap. I didn't even have time to put my jakes on for that one. Welcome on in. Welcome on into the morning escapade. Now that we're through here. Yeah, we were only, well, I mean, we were still 72,000 pounds. Just over 72,000. I honestly thought we were going to be heavier, but I think my gauge was a little off because I had quite a bit of weight shifted forward. Welcome in, Henry. Good to see you. Ouch. Oh, I hate that. I gotta trim my mustache. Good Lord. I need to clean my glasses too. But we should be getting into a door right away, it looks like. Let's flip the hazards on here and take a peek. Yeah, we can get backed in. Generally, you're supposed to wait for an operator, but I think I'm just going to get backed in and let them give me the horn when they're ready. Nope, I didn't lift my axles yet. We're just going to back in right away here, so I'll take care of that in a second when we get in. We're not going to open any doors or anything. I'm going to wait until this guy's out of here because we're probably going to jump over to that side. So hang tight. Hang tight all. Alright, we're clear. Alright, we can back in here, looks like. Alright, give me a hot second, guys. I'm gonna jump out, get everything open, get this thing pumping, and then we'll do a video from in the cab today. All right, we're gonna get this pumping. And I'll be right back. I'm gonna give my operator something to drink. Sorry guys, I've missed a lot here. Hold on, let me see what I've missed here. Missed a lot of comments. Oh, all right, there we go. Welcome in, Henry. I do. Yeah. That's how you know when the road's bumpy and when it's smooth. Yeah, Wolf, when I leave here, I leave the axles on the trailer up. Unless the weather is really crappy or like we're, in snow or something, then I might leave them down just for the extra traction, but I don't think it makes too much of a difference. Hi, M3, welcome in. Uh-oh. There we go. Yeah, bribing the operator. No, I always give them something to drink while I'm here. Try to make, have a good friendship with them. Get to know them a little bit. They're really cool guys. They honestly are. Yeah, right now we're just dumping out the back of the trailer, getting unloaded. Should be in and out of here in maybe 25 minutes. GMT. I guess I'm not sure what area this is really considered outside of industrial. Rick might know that answer better. Nope, we're in a semi. Here, I'll show you guys the truck. I never did that. I'll show you what we brought up here today. Yeah, not much I can do to clean it. Hate to say that. I appreciate that, Vicky. I will definitely keep that in mind. I greatly appreciate that. Yeah, as much as so the way I help clean when I'm here is if something comes out of my trailer that is like metal or like wood pallets. That's usually, if I see something like that fall out, then I'll grab it and put it to the side for them. But generally, they kind of do that themselves. So like when there's, you know, big plastic containers, or you can kind of see off in the distance, they separate all that stuff. But my job up here is to come up, dump. The big thing is I gotta kind of stay away from the operators so that, you know, I don't get ran over. I may think I'm a tough guy, but not when it comes to those machines. there is no chance of winning that battle. Me versus one of those? Nah, no. I'm lucky if I win against my toddler. Is where I'm at. And it's a rarity that I win against my toddler. She usually beats the crap out of me. Alright, hang tight. I need to look here. I had a freaking comb in here, but I don't know where I put it. There you go, Rick. Hey. Nope. Once I'm here, I'm here. Wolf, I'm curious if you know what this is. Has a nice little T-grip on the top. Could definitely come in handy at times. I forgot I even had these in here. Yeah, for some reason I can't find my regular comb, so I guess I'm using this one. Yeah, I won't flash a cop with my my semi. That's probably not a good idea. But here's what we're looking at so far. If I want to eat, I have to stop somewhere to do so, but generally I don't. During the day, when I'm going down the road, it's everything in my fridge and nicotine, and that's basically how I operate my day. Yeah. Oh shit, Dwayne. I'm waiting for the day it gets there, but it ain't there yet. It just ain't there yet. It's getting there though. But we should be out of here in a decent amount of time. So we'll flip this around for right now. And then we'll be going right back through the traffic. Oh, no, Wolf, it was, it's a cage bolt. Yeah, the only thing I've seen is my head at this point. Otherwise, this, letting it grow. I gave up on that, I don't know, a few months ago, I guess. I'm just gonna let it grow out and call it good. Oh man. Oh, now that we're here. we're gonna redo my water truck. Good enough. We're probably getting close to being empty. Morning. Welcome on in, Chris and Shannon. Welcome on in. We're just working on getting them loaded up here. And then we'll be out making our way right back through the traffic. Should be fun. We already had a really fun time getting here today. I can't wait to clip that part of the school bus cutting me off. That was freaking close. So it's got that T-grip. All right, hang tight, everybody. We'll be getting out of here in a second. Okay. Well, he's turning around. Put on my driving glasses. All right, then I'll get this back in so I can hear your comments. All right. Now we are all set up. We are gonna get rolling. We're gonna get back through some heavy traffic. Should be a fun time. You know, funny enough, Dwayne, I'm pretty sure I've seen that. Yeah, the guy that just sits and tears cars apart. That would be a fun job. I can imagine it gets a little mundane at times, but I don't know. I think it'd be satisfying. I think it'd be really satisfying to do. Oh, nice, Chris. There you go. Yeah, we're still just kind of getting into our day. We just did one load, and I got another one to do up here yet today. Maybe I might take my next load home with me and kind of take an early day. Oh yeah, kid at heart, 100%. 100% kid at heart. Or, well, you know, man-child, I guess. But yeah, either way, it's all the same. So in some good news, I should have the parts here for my train horn soon. So I will have my train horns on the truck. I'm just waiting for my airline parts to come in. I'm going to tap it right into the tank. I've actually got a threaded spot that I can tap into. So that will be great to have done. And I do have some lights that are coming that me and my other driver are going to do. He was a mechanic for 8 years on big trucks before he came here. So we are going to do train horns, do the train horns and lights together, and we're going to work on his truck. I don't know. I don't think it'll be this weekend. This weekend's going to be extremely busy, but hopefully I can get to work on it soon and get those hooked up, because I am looking forward to it. I'm pretty pumped to have those on here. That would have been great to have today for that school bus, because I would have absolutely let them rip at that guy. Good morning, welcome in. Welcome on in, Redneck. Good to have you. We are just about to go play in some heavy traffic, and man, oh man, let's see what happens. Because I think you missed me getting cut off by a school bus, and my language choice was a little unbecoming. Not gonna lie, I may have said a few words and flipped them off. I know, my camera. Oh well. I think the guy gave me 3 feet of space in a school bus. Like, yeah, you don't do that. But, you know, it's to each their own. Yeah, I wasn't happy. The good news is we were lighter than I thought. So I will say I was happy about that. But still, it was just like, come on, you know, like the hell. Wolf, I'd cheer that school bus in a heartbeat. Yeah, I can't wait to send that one in later. Oh, I bet not, man. I bet not. Yeah, it's... I don't know why it's always the buses, too. I don't get the whole thing there, you know? Yeah, he literally jumped 2 lanes to cut me off and hit his exit. Like, oh, it's just ridiculous. Oh, don't worry, Wolf. I'll definitely be reporting him. As soon as I clip it, I'm going to be. I appreciate that, Timothy. Don't worry, I learn something new every day out here. Blinker on. Sorry, Timothy. Yeah, if there's anything that makes my blood boil, it's getting cut off like that, especially by someone who is supposed to be driving children on it, you know? Like, all right, I guess you had the right of way. Sure as hell didn't. Yeah, it's hard to catch. Oh, what the hell was I even gonna say? Yeah, that sounds about right, Wolf. That does. That sounds about right. Yeah, don't worry, Timothy. I'm gonna keep her a little keep her a little light. Try to on this way. Yep, that sounds about right, Redneck. That sounds about right. Right from the get-go, too. That's how it always goes. Yeah, Wolf, that school bus incident you had, yeah. It seems like we all eventually get into scrapes with them. Oh, come on now. Now I'm gonna get stuck. Got a car behind that sign currently. I never going for it. This car. Nope, never mind. Oh, now all of a sudden it's a raceway here? While I'm stuck out in the middle of this intersection? Alright, that's cool. I'll wait. I hate this light not having a turn signal. There we go, yellow light. It's alright, I'm bigger, I'm moving. Light turned red, I'm bigger, I'm moving. Oh yeah, no, don't worry, I wear steel toes. We're actually required to. Especially where I go. You guys will have to bear with me a little bit here. I'm gonna have a bit of a hard time hearing you. I might miss comments. Okay, there we go. think I missed something there. I heard the nice, man. Got your permit 12 days ago? Hey, there you go. Congrats. Well, if you ever want to watch what not to do, this is it. You get to see a lot of things. Plus, if your old man's a truck driver, you'll definitely be one of the better drivers out on the road. I'll tell you that. I'm sure you've ridden with him plenty of times and you've seen some crap, so you already have a really good wealth of knowledge for driving out here. Hey, get the hell in your lane. What are you doing? Don't come visit me. Alright? You and your newer Chevy Colorado. Get over there, you. Yeah, you stay over there. Oh, it's always a good time. Always a good time out here having a CDL, man. Always a good time. Oh, well, yeah, that blue truck, that's just a school bus driver going home. He saw me and he's like, oh shit, gotta cut him off again. I would have won in both cases, so. Oh my god, that's great. Alright, let's drop the camera. Hang tight with me. Gonna get a little bumpy. Don't get me wrong, Wolf. If I had the chance, I would definitely tear into that school bus driver like nobody's business. But gotta learn when to laugh and learn when to cry, you know? Can't do both. I mean, you can if you got the right mind or the wrong mindset, I guess, but ain't for me. There we go. Yep. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that, Wolf. I get it. I do. Oh yeah, you'll definitely get to hear the Jake sing, Chris. Don't worry. We'll be letting her sing. Love listening to this truck. That's the crazy thing. I'll never get tired of listening to this truck sing. I don't know. I've loved love trucks since I was a kid. You know, and even when I take my daughter in here, granted I gotta have the windows up when she is in here, but she absolutely loves riding in the semi with me, which is awesome. Oh, there you go, redneck. Yeah, that's, I didn't like going to New York, a regular semi. I can't imagine doing it with an oversized load like that. Good Lord. Hey, welcome. Welcome in from South Africa, man. Good to have you. Welcome on into our escapade as we venture through this traffic. So now you guys will have to bear with me while we're out in this lane. There's a reason for it. If you've watched my channel before, you've seen these live streams, you know exactly why I'm sitting out here. For those that don't, it's in case traffic slows down in the right lanes. Trust me, we're moving like fast. People are going to pass me at this rate. That's on them, because we're moving right along with traffic here. I think I missed something there. Sorry, Dwayne. I missed something from you. Just another beautiful day. As we're gripping and ripping through this traffic, there might be a slowdown. We're going to say that I know somebody's just slowing down the camera lane up here. Cut off. Maybe. What are you doing, Volvo? If you want over, you better use a blinker, so I'm not just hitting my brakes for you. I wanted to get over, but for whatever reason, everybody's just grabbing their brakes here. There you go. Upstate New York. Yep. Driving for 9 years. I promise, Wolf, I'm not camping. I'm not trying to. I'm trying to get moving, man. It's not me this time. It's the cars in front of me that are taking their sweet ass time. I want to hammer through here. I got to come back up here today, man. I don't want to be here any longer than I gotta. But as you can see, I really want to grab that hammer lane, and I know I shouldn't. I don't think I can right now, actually. I gotta check what time it is. Okay. 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Yeah, it's still an HOV lane. We're gonna grab the slow lane here in a second. Oh, no, all right, 9:45. Yeah, yep. My Jake brakes just got a high and low. I've got a 2-stage pistols. Alright, let's hammer down here and see if we can get through this. Ooh. I think we saw that. Jesus. Oh, yes it is, redneck. I used to run oversized loads. Dwayne, I think I heard you come through there. Oh, I lost signal. Alright. Oh, that was nice backwards. Hopefully they do, Wolf. Hopefully they do. Because we're hammering down now. We're gonna get stuck at the... We're gonna get stuck up here in heavy traffic more than likely. But we'll hit the slow lane before that happens. Sounds good to me, redneck. Sounds good to me. We'll definitely get to hear some Jake brakes here in a second. Just gotta watch traffic here. Jake's on. Welcome on in, rednecks, brother. Welcome in, heavy metal. It's good to have you. And we're ripping and ripping. Just got to make sure everybody is staying put. Tight. This traffic is going to start backing up. Looks like on the bridge. So we're going to grab another gear down here. Wolf, I think Co's just got a lot going on today. He's getting himself ready. I think he's getting himself ready for Monday, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not entirely sure. He's probably got a few things he's taking care of. All right, traffic didn't stop on the bridge. Thought it was going to. Yeah, you always got to grab the granny lane coming through here because these left lanes start to merge together and it takes us down to 2 lanes. So it merges from four lanes to 2 lanes in about a mile. And if you're not in the granny lane, you're going to be dealing with people merging. Yeah, I can't get enough of the Jake brakes in this truck, to be honest with you. explain it, Dwayne. Yeah, that guy needs to sleep. Because there's times where I'm up at like, 5, 6 o'clock my time, and me and him are still talking. And I'm like, hold up, dude, ain't it like, midnight there, 1 o'clock? Like that's a rarity for me to achieve if I get to that. Holy shit, man. Get over. I have nowhere to go on this side of me, my guy. Jesus Christ. Lorraine, not in this truck. I've got absolutely no safety features in this truck. I don't have any of that driver assist or none of that. Jeez, Dwayne. Sounds like you need a nap, man. Good Lord. Heavy metal. We are cruising in a 2016 Freightliner Coronado with a 2005 Series 60 Detroit. Just got it back about a month ago from the shop. We did the head, injectors, we tuned it up, cranked up the turbo a little bit. Now she bucks. Now she bucks good. So this is a glider kit truck. Well, you know how it goes, redneck. Pulled my CDL out of a Cracker Jack box 9 years ago. That's how it goes. Especially in the US, man. You never know what you're gonna run into here. Alright, get ready, we're taking the hammer lane. It's gonna get nice and tight through here. That's how I like it. And yeah, we're gonna hammer down. I'm getting the hell out of here. I'm done with this shit today. I gotta come back up here again yet. So bear with me while we're moving. We're just gonna keep a close eye on everything around us. Make sure we know what's ahead of us. Anytime you're in a tight lane, tight setup like this, it's really ideal to keep a good gap in front of you. Make sure you know it's to your sides. Well, if I only go camping when I know I got the meats too. And when this tent's a rocking, don't come a knocking. 'Cause I ain't slowing down. Oh yeah, we grab the gears, don't worry. We do grab the gears in this thing. Pilot's getting off. We'll get back over the slow lane. Keep that hammer lane open. Well, if I used to have to, when I was pulling oversized loads, I had to do that all the time. Take over both lanes like that. Really didn't have much of a choice, you know? Because people were like, oh, yeah, I can still get around you. It's like, dude, I'm 12 foot wide and 10 foot lanes, and you're still going to try and pass my ass? Like, the hell you even thinking? Redneck, I gotta know, has your dad ever told you about what we call bear bait? Alright, you'll like this one then. So if you ever ask him, I'll be curious to see what he says, but from what I've learned over the years, bear bait is when you get a four-wheeler that's all hopped up and they want to come flying around you. You know, they're all hopped up, they're impatient. You and another truck are sitting side by side and they're just kind of going back and forth, whatever, they're getting pissed off. Well, as soon as you get out of the hammer lane, or the other truck gets out of the hammer lane and they go flying past you, right? So this is where CBs used to be a really useful tool, but if we had a driver that was doing that, we would coordinate, you know, like three of us would coordinate if there was a bear up in the median. And as soon as, you know, we would see a bear, the guy that was up front would say, hey, there's a bear up here. And I'd be like, all right, I got some bear bait. So as soon as I knew that, I'd get over, I'd watch that car go flying by. Every time they'd come flying by and just get freaking nailed by that bear. But anymore these days, not really a thing. I've only done it once or twice, maybe. And that was when I used to run east a lot. Yeah, you'll have to ask your old man about that, because I'm sure he's heard of bear bait. If you got the right guys, if you're running with the right guys, it's a really good setup. Especially if you're running the same routes and you know where they sit. 9 times out of 10, you can usually pull it off. Yep. Doesn't matter what direction I'm going, I'm always eastbound and down. Always. Yeah, not just four-wheelers. Yep. You're right, Wolf. You're right. Not just four-wheelers. Drop my speed here. Looks like everybody's slowing down for the exit ahead of us. Yeah, I do live streams every day when I'm driving. I've got everything set up so I hear my comments coming through. I don't always do the driver facing camera. That's usually when I'm in the cities. I think it's kind of fun when I forget that I'm on camera and then I'm sitting here flipping people off. And then I'm like, oh yeah, I'm on camera. Because it happens. It does happen. There you go, Wolf. Yeah. Well, we'll plan it out when you come through this summer. We'll plan out where you guys can stay with us. You can get to meet my kids and my wife, and we'll sit down and have a home cooked meal. Do a grill out or something. I'd love to host you. As long as you bring that rubber doll with, my guy. I do. Thank you for reminding me. I gotta make a YouTube short of all your guys' trucks. Speaking of which, I have my email on my YouTube. If you guys want to send me your pictures of your trucks, your pickups, send them to me. I'm gonna make a YouTube short of all the trucks and put them up from everybody that's on here that sits in, hangs out, talks. I think that'd be a really good time. Hey man, how's it going? I gotta pronounce your name right, man. I hear it coming through, but I'm hearing it in a robot voice. Is it Gurjot? Or is the J kind of silent? I feel like it's Gurjot. Welcome on in, man. Either way, we're rolling southbound right now. We're heading down to Elbert, Minnesota. Dropping swamp trees. I don't really know if I'm going to be going back to the cities today or not. It's going to kind of depend if I got another load already waiting. Or John. Okay. Yeah, I just want to make sure I get names right when I'm talking to people, you know. So Chris, back in the day when I was over the road, I ran a lot of oversized loads. It was very rare that I did heavy equipment, but I did do a lot of like specialized flat deck stretch trailers, and usually I was running overlength utility poles, or I was running Avery Waytronics scales. So a lot of my oversized loads weren't like super heavy. They were generally wide or long. I never hit the quadfecta of running, you know, over height, over weight, over length, over width. I was always over width and over length, but I rarely hit the other two. But that was my main commodity for like 2 years, was running oversized loads, going out east or going out west. I think I ran east and west more than I really ran south. But, you know, nowadays, overweight once in a while, kind of depends. It's a rarity. I've got the axles and everything for it, but we're usually pretty on top of not doing that. Don't get me wrong, since we put the power up in this truck, it'll do well if it happens, but yeah, Wolf, I'll be curious to see how that thing operates for you, man. It's a beautiful, beautiful truck. You know, oh, sorry about that. I do have a video up of the oversized loads that I used to pull. However, I did a horrible job at making the video. So it is there, and you can see the pictures of what I pulled. it probably just isn't the most entertaining because, you know, I have no freaking idea how to edit anything. I am horrible with editing. I definitely have, Chris. I definitely have. You know, it's hard to say where I'm gonna wind up. I'm really happy where I'm at right now, and I really love where I'm working. So it's hard to say if I were ever to move out of this position, but if I ever did, it'd either be going to cattle hauling or back to being an EMT. Hey, Abel, welcome in. Welcome on in, man. Good to see you. Yeah, I would love to haul cattle. That's how I used to run when I was pulling milk back in the day. I used to run those hours like that, just non-stop, 5 to 6,000 miles a week. Like, eat when I'm hungry, sleep when I'm tired, everything else out the freaking window, you know? That's how I came into this industry back when I was 22. That's how I came into this industry, or 21, whenever I got in. It was January of 2018. But yeah, great to have you all here today. Love doing these live streams while I'm rolling like this. You let me know, Wolf. You let me know. I'll definitely make a compilation for all your trucks, and maybe I'll spell the title right this time because I saw that on my last video. I misspelled the word, and I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm old. I can't make videos very well. It just is what it is. I have no shame in admitting it when I say I don't know what the hell I'm doing with YouTube. I don't. I'm still figuring shit out right now. We are going to be doing it. I hope you guys have had a wonderful time riding with me in the cities. I will have to make a clip of that bus cutting me off and put that up because that was freaking gold content for, you know, my channel. People cutting me off like that. Absolute nightmare. However, want to also give a shout out to Heavy Metal and to Redneck for jumping in, checking it out. Really appreciate you guys coming in and getting to ride with. All right, Redneck, if you find my email, hit me up in my email. It's on my it's either on a YouTube short or my discussion page. I'm sure I could like pay you something for videos and stuff. That's the hardest part, is just, yeah, I got literally no idea how to do it. All I know is that it takes a really long time. So if you're looking for some side cash, I'd be happy to pay you for something like that. But yeah, hit me up, man. I'd be happy to work something out with you. Yeah, anytime. I'm happy to have you guys here. It was a great ride. The cities is always fun. I'll see if I can't get on a Wisconsin run sometime soon and see if we can take the old Peterbilt that we have at work. Oh, yeah, there's that too. Yeah, I can also do it that way as well. yeah, I'm sure we can definitely figure something out. I'd be more than happy to have help make. Damn it, I hate words. I'd be more than happy to pay somebody some side cash for doing shit like that. Frankly, I don't have the time, nor do I have the education on how to edit shit. My wife had to help me set up an email like 2 years ago, so just, you know, saying I'm horrible at it. But, yeah, we can definitely figure something out. Oh, Rick, Smokes is still out here. He's still running. I just haven't been able to set up my live streams to do a dual ride together. That's been the biggest problem, is I just haven't gotten my live streams set up right to do dual live streams. I still got to work on that because One Ton and Smokes have both been talking to me about doing it. So hopefully I can work on that, make that happen, and we can, you know, I just got to get to a slow point where I can do that, which I know ain't going to be this weekend, but I'll definitely keep you guys updated. Redneck and heavy haul, or heavy metal. If you guys want to see some redneck type shit, you got to take a look at my pickup that I've been turning into a Mad Max machine, and the bumpers that I made doing it. Mind you, I kind of eyeballed a lot of shit, so don't worry, like the welds, you know, if you can't weld good, weld it twice, right? They're on there. They're not gonna move. I've already hit a few things with it. Didn't even ding it, but oh, thank you, Abel. I appreciate that, man. Always happy to have you in here, buddy. Always happy to have you guys in here hanging out. It's always a good time in here. That's a plus, Wolf. Ain't it? Ain't it? It's a plus. It's definitely a plus, man. Oh, shit. Yep, grinders and paint make me a welder. That's exactly it. Oh, my God. Yeah, you never truly grow up, man. Always stay young. Life is so much more fun. All right, I'll give you guys a quick story before I jump off here. So last night, I was trying to get my daughter to brush her teeth, and I said, "Hey, I'll make you a deal. I'll go over and I'll fart on Mom if you brush your teeth." And she just kind of like put her hands over her mouth and giggled. And I said, "Okay, I got this." I walked over by my wife and just kind of stood there, and she looked at me. She's like, "What are you doing? Just let it rip." And she's like, "Are you serious?" And I looked at my daughter. I'm like, "All right," I held up my end of the deal. Here's your toothbrush. Oh, shit. Absolute gold. Yeah, I'm raising a mini-me, and it's beautiful. Yeah, there's that too, Wolf. There's that too. Yeah, it's always good to see you, Abel. I think I actually saw you on Kenwood's live the other day when I actually got on there for a little bit and checked it out. It was awesome. That's right, man. If it works, it works. If it works, it works. Oh, hi, Ginger. Well, shit, now I feel like I can't end the stream. I mean, we got time to roll. Don't get me wrong. I'll get back to the phone calls at some point here shortly. I'll just have to wait. I don't want to just jump off now since Ginger jumped in. Hi, Ginger. Good to see you. But yeah, I'll have to do another live stream with my kid in here. That was a good time. I did one a few weeks ago. I had her in her car seat with me going down the road, and she was absolutely having a time. Oh, all right, Ginger. I'm sorry. Good to have you. Yeah, that was a good time. Yeah, took her with me on the live stream, and then we got that cattle rack to honk his train horns for her. That was great. I can't wait to do that again here soon. Right lane closed ahead. Gotta jump over. Yeah, soon enough. I'm gonna try for it this week. If I get my airline parts in, I'm gonna try for it this week and get my train horns hooked up. She'll go nuts over that. Where's the lane closure that they're talking about? Because now I'm just getting past. Is there not a lane closure? What the hell? Alright. I guess I'll jump in this lane until I see the lane closure. No, if my kiddo is sleeping in here, I'm even easy on the throttle, so it's not loud. But she does sleep in this. She does sleep in her car seat in here. I don't know how, but she does. But she's been sleeping. You know, when I had her in my pickup when she was little, you know, my pickup has always been loud, and she's always slept in that thing just fine. So I guess it's not too much different. Better drop our speed coming through here a little bit. Don't need to be hauling that much. Yeah, I won't use them in the driveway. Ah, damn it. I hate when that thing does that. Oh shit, Dwayne. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. You know, funny enough, yeah, I had someone trying to hack into my shit. Like 2 days ago, I was getting notifications in my email. You know, like when you try to sign into like your Facebook or something, and it kicks the message to you about like a one-time code type deal. Yeah, I was getting that for like Facebook and Facebook, that's pretty much all I have. But yeah, it was like, it sucks. I hate that. Train horn on your bike, that'd be nice. sorry to hear that, buddy. That's not a good time. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Wolf. I couldn't tell you, man. Oh, there we go. Felt that one down my wrist. Body is not happy with me lately. What do I have for fuel? Alright, I'm gonna wheel for a while today. Yeah, it's a pretty decent day today. I wonder if it's coming through a different way, Wolf. If you're trying to play it through the speakers and maybe it's switching to something. I run into that a bit when I get my headset and somebody calls. My audio starts to flip around on me. That does happen, man. But I couldn't tell you. Ah, shit. Alright, anywho, guys, I better jump off, get this, I gotta make a call back here. So, join me on the next live stream when we get back up to the Twin Cities. We'll be rolling through some heavy traffic again. We'll be fully loaded again. I think we're gonna go to the Twin Cities again. I'm not 100%. I'll make a post about it if we don't. Otherwise, it'll be about probably an hour and a half and we'll be back up there. But I hope you all have a wonderful day. I want to say thank you for everybody new coming in, checking it out. And for all my people that come in and hang out, I enjoy having you guys in here. As always, keep the shiny side up, greasy side down. We're going to keep on cruising and yep, and we're going to avoid buses. That too. So, I hope you all have a wonderful day. And as always, guys, please be safe out there. But we will talk to you guys here soon.